Founder of Capillus, but the first customer as well. I began suffering from the effects of hair loss in my 20s. When I researched the marketplace, there was no device that offered me the results, significant power, and the convenience I was looking for. With my business background, I knew there had to be a way. So I brought together the best minds in the industry to develop this amazing technology. Today, I am joined by thousands of success stories from all over the world.
Well, that is the creator of an amazing product that is truly changing lives. If you suffer from hair loss, whether you are a man or a woman, you know that it is something that is just a true struggle. This is an amazing FDA-cleared, clinically proven, at-home laser hair therapy. Look at the before and after on your screen. In the before, you see the thinning hair. You can see the scalp through the hair. In the after, using just one time a day for 6 months, and by the way, you only use it for 6 minutes, so it's very easy to use, you see the regrowth of that hair, the stopping of the hair falling out, because every second of every day, if you're experiencing thinning hair, you're losing more hair. This is a way for you at home to be able to stop and regrow that hair. A doctor recommended, in fact, a previous treatment that you had to go to a doctor to get, you can now do at home. Now, the gentleman you just saw is Barry Pentar. We are thrilled to have you here. This is hands down changing lives for men and women around the world.
So much. You know, I spent many years working in large medical facilities, working with doctors. I was the first point of contact. When someone was suffering from hair loss, they would come see me. We would discuss what they were going through, and more importantly, what to do next.
Yeah.
And I can tell you almost every single time, I would recommend this biomedical technology known as low-level laser therapy, that the largest hospitals that you can mention, the most famous doctor's offices that you can mention, some even famous people here from HSN that we'll talk about, would recommend. But most importantly, if I had to stress one thing that I would really want to explain, and I explained this to the men and women I met with, is that exactly what you said at the very top, because it's the most important. This is FDA cleared. Because you know what? We've been ripped off so much in life, trying this, trying that.
Oh, yeah.
I've been a hair loss sufferer since my 20s. My kids are. And there's a skepticism. But we know that if we find something that'll work, we're willing to take the plunge because we've been looking for such a long time.
Oh, we'll take the plunge today because it has never been this priced. It sells out every single time Barry brings it to us. So this is normally almost $2,000. So we have marked this down substantially. It is on fabulous interest-free credit card payments. So it's $283.17 on your charge card. But here's what's spectacular. Normally we do a 30-day money-back guarantee here at HSN. You have 6 months to try this at home. So you are buying this today absolutely risk-free. Now, I think the biggest question, or one of the big questions that a lot of us have is, all right, I've seen laser treatments on other television or whatever.
Right.
Why is this one so different than
Okay,
those?
a huge answer to that in the first place. There are types of laser treatments in the sense of how much fluence or dosage or effectiveness they have. For example, you may have seen something called a comb or brush that has 8 lasers.
Yeah.
For a long time, we were between 40 and 82 lasers.
Okay.
Well, for years, doctors' offices had what is known as a higher dosage, into the 200s. Well, guess what is here today? 202 lasers.
Wow.
What does that mean? Incredible results. So let's look at exactly what's happening when you're suffering from hair loss. Because I love to educate folks on how this works. Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but quickly that was shrinking. That's called miniaturization. That is a follicle, or what a lot of people call a root. When you are losing your hair or going bald, it actually gets smaller and smaller and smaller until eventually it's dead. So we're born with all of these healthy follicles, or again, roots as a lot of people call them. When they start to die, usually because a genetic cue says, it's gonna die, we're gonna lose it, we're gonna get smaller, so they actually, what's called miniaturization in the medical community. They miniaturize and miniaturize and miniaturize until, boom, they're gone. That's permanent baldness. So what does the medical community have to do to address that? What we need to do is catch that follicle before it's dead, meaning your hair's thinning. You've noticed it thinning, and make it healthy again. So what we're going to do is use a very specific color spectrum of light. If we can roll that animation again, now you'll see it'll make more sense. We're gonna get a very specific spectrum color of light to come in to our scalp to safely reach that follicle. Now what's happening there is it's stimulating the cells in that follicle back into the growth phase. They're getting excited, like it equals life. And those follicles are actually growing until they're full and healthy again. And let me say, this is a permanent solution. This is not snake oil. This is not you getting something that you hope works. This is a biomedical solution. And look at Daniel there. We pop him back on the screen. Daniel in the before is thinning in his hair.
Yes.
But look at that's 6 months later. But here's the important thing. Everyone's saying, whoa, Daniel regrew hair. But I can tell you when most people came into my office, they came in for one reason. How do I stop my hair from falling out? When I could tell them, we not only can stop your hair from falling out, but we can actually cause regrowth, as we saw in that animation. It's a win-win-win with 202 lasers, the most powerful that you can get here at HSN and really many, many places. Okay, this is Yvonne, by the way. So women tend to thin in their part. You notice how it's getting thicker and thicker there. That's a very typical pattern. Okay, notice how her part is not only filling in. Remember that she stopped losing in the first place.
Exactly,
that's huge.
she stopped it, okay.
And look at the sides. Look how shiny and thicker they are.
Yes.
Again, so this is 12 months. And that gets back to what you mentioned is about that 180 days to try it. Why did we do that? Because we're talking about real hair. This is not a quick fix. There is Lester.
Look at
Same
Lester.
type of thing. Look after 3 months. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of folks in 3 months are going to look in the mirror and they're going to say, I don't notice much difference. You're really going to give it about 6 months until you're really noticing the difference so that you can be excited about what you have. Wait that 6 months because, again, we're talking about real hair.
And when it comes to hair, what would we not spend to regrow our hair? At the very least, stop losing the hair that's on your head. This is 6 minutes a day. So show us how we use this. We simply just plug it in, put it on. Well, you charge it, and then you're not tethered to the wall.
Exactly. We have a wonderful model here, Mary, who's going to walk us through it.
Perfect.
But how about this?
Okay.
While we walk over to Mary, we have a really exciting special guest.
Ooh.
Okay, so HSN has like the most amazing people in the beauty industry here as guests. So what if one of those amazing people in the beauty industry who could choose anything he wanted to address his hair loss issue that he never even spoke about for a long time, but said, you know what, I need to let other people know about this amazing technology. You're gonna know this guy and he's here to tell you about it.
Take a look.
My name is Martino, Cartier, celebrity stylist. When I turned 40 years old, I noticed my hairline was really starting to thin and I was starting to panic. So I found a hair restoration surgeon, world-renowned guy, right here in Florida. So I went to him and I had the transplant. I spent a lot of money and he told me, you really should protect your investment. And by doing that, I want you to get this Capillus laser cap. And what it's going to do, it's going to stop the hair from falling out that you already had with the surgery. Plus, it's going to help other hair come in thicker and more fuller, like when you were younger. Being a celebrity stylist, I have access to the best of the best. So if I choose Capillus, you should too. FDA approved, clinical results, you're gonna love your hair.
Never would have known that the fabulous Martino uses this. That's pretty incredible when you think about it. Now we're gonna show you how easy this is. This is not something that is gonna take long every single day. It's 6 minutes a day. But let me remind you again, it has never been this price before. This is the lowest price that we've ever offered this at-home treatment at $300 off. You have a 6-month money-back guarantee. So you are trying this risk-free to experience not only stopping losing the hair that you're losing right now, but experience that regrowth and love your results or send it back. So enjoy $300 off and still 6 interest-free credit card payments. And if you're just joining us again, we'll continue to tell you why this isn't like other, this has 40 lasers, this has a little bit of power to it. This is like a treatment you would go to a doctor to get in your home.
And people used to pay $80 a pop 3 times a week. Now it's available for use in the privacy of your own home.
Well,
if I sound a little overexcited, I am, because you also may be saying, hey, dude, what about you, right? I mean, that's a legitimate question. Keep in mind, this technology was not available when I was in my 20s, when I was losing my hair. But I can tell you, my kids are using it and my family are using it. They're in their 20s and they're following dad's footsteps. So how easy is it to use? Okay, Mary's our wonderful model here. Mary mentioned to me when I first met her, as time was going on, she noticed her hair was thinning, okay? So Mary now wants to do something about it. She will get the Capillus cap, take it home, charge it overnight, give that battery a full charge. There's one button that Mary pushes, she taps it, and there it is. The Capillus cap is on. Now, Mary will wear this cap for 6 minutes. After 6 minutes, the computer chip will automatically turn it off. Done.
Done.
Until the next day, when Mary wants to pick up the Capillus cap again, pop it on, pop one button, and it goes. Now, you can turn it off. There's really no reason to, and by the way, you get an amazing brochure. This is a USA-made product with USA-based customer service that you can call anytime with any questions. We know this is a serious thing you want to get into, and we're going to walk with you all the way. If you want to turn it off, you can hold in the button. Notice there are blue lights on the top. Mary's going to hold in the button, and it goes off.
Okay.
You don't need to, because it turns itself off in 6 minutes, okay?
So it's goof-proof, like you literally need to do nothing but put a hat on your head.
The computer regulates it all. 6 minutes once a day.
Love that. Okay, let's talk about what you can expect when using this, because we talk about the longer you use it, the better your results. That's why we're giving you a 6-month money-back guarantee.
Yeah, okay. 0 to 3 months. Okay, remember how I told you, most people would come into my office and all they wanted to is, please, what can I do to medically stop this hair loss?
Sure, yeah.
This will do that, and that will start in that 0 to 3 months. Huge to most people. Huge, huge, huge.
Just stop it.
Just to stop
Make
it from
it
You know,
stop.
people go into that panic mode. You know,
Yes.
females, for example, we know that estrogen is key to, for example, good, healthy skin. What a lot of people don't realize is those follicles are right under there, and when that estrogen levels drops, menopause, perimenopause, postmenopause, those follicles can become unhealthy as well, and that's where we get that miniaturization, the hair gets shorter and falls out. So 6 to 3 minutes, that's when the loss stops. Now, 3 to 6 months,
That's
or
when
0 to
it's
3, okay, hold it, rewind. 0 to 3, I get a little too
There you
excited
go.
here. 0 to 3 months, you're
Yes.
gonna notice the loss stop. 3 months to 6 months, you're gonna start looking in the mirror and go, wait a minute, wait a minute. Are you serious? I hear this all the time. Keep in mind, I work with doctors and
Yeah.
people all day long. And I
Yeah.
hear this all the time. And by the way, doctors are some of our biggest clients, no fooling. 3 to 6 months, you're gonna notice. By about 6 months, you're gonna look in the mirror and go, oh my gosh, look at this. I actually have more hair. In a year, you're gonna be sailing free. But again, let me just say, there's got to be a follicle there. I don't wanna be misleading. If you are completely bald, it's shiny. We know if we're bald or if we're thinning. This isn't for you, because we're treating the follicle. There must be a follicle there. But if you're thinning hair, if you're losing hair and you want to actually try to bring some of that back, this will do it.
Well, and that's why it's so important to start now. If you're seeing the thinning, if you're realizing that you are losing hair, it's important to get it home and try it now. And that's why the flex payments are there. It makes it easy to get home for you to start using and see those results. Any major charge card, even if you're brand new to HSN, simply select that flex pay option. It's $283.17 on any major charge card, and we're gonna send it out to you right away with a 6-month money-back guarantee. So let's talk about this, because this isn't something that's a big deal that's gonna take a bunch of time out of every day.
Right.
This is 6 minutes. Do you feel anything? Is there any sort of sensation?
Question. Excellent question. Okay, so this is called LLLT, which stands for Low Level Laser Therapy.
Okay.
Okay, they are cool lasers in this medical device. Interestingly, the same type of lasers that hospitals use to help wound victims heal more quickly, to help burn victims heal more quickly, we now know that this specific medical grade of light is going to reach down to your follicles, just like what's happening to Mary right now. With no heat, because they're cool lasers, it's going to make those follicles healthy, stimulate them back into the regrowth phase, okay? Now, we can look at some classifications, and folks who are suffering from hair loss will recognize these. With females, this is called the Savin chart or the Ludwig chart, and the hair part gets thicker and thicker and thicker. That's a very typical female pattern. But ladies, here's the important thing. You know that if you're like at that 1-2 or 1-3 or 1-4 or 2-1 or 2-2, you know there's still hair there. That's not a shiny, follicle-less, bald area. So ladies, you can stop that loss, stop it in its tracks, and actually fill that in, because those super tiny baby fine follicles that look like they're barely hanging on, you're thinking this is just what I'm stuck with till they're gone. Not true. Because that low-level laser therapy will reverse them back into their fully healthy state, and you will see that fill in. As a matter of fact, I'm going to throw a curveball. Let's look. Can we look at Yvonne, guys, real quick, the lady in our before and after? Because that is exactly what I'm talking about. You will notice that Yvonne has a wider part. You know, there you go. There we go. Okay, see, and you know, very common with ladies and hair loss, typical pattern. Okay, Yvonne comes into my office and says, please, what can I stop this hair? She'll be happy to just keep that part there. But look what happened to her.
She got better.
Filled in. And notice this again, look at the sides. Don't just look at that part. Look at how thicker and shinier the sides, and she's treating her entire area with an FDA-cleared device.
Clinically proven. You apply it for 6 minutes a day to get incredible results. But let's point out again, this is about stopping the hair loss as well. So the longer you wait, perhaps you saw this the last time Barry was here and it sold out before you were able to get it. This is your moment to get this home and try it before it sells out again, which it's even better this time because it's the lowest price it's ever been at a full $300 off. So I guess it's a moment where you ask yourself, what would you do to stop losing your hair every second of every day and grow back the hair that you lost? I mean, for me, it's a no-brainer.
It is.
It is. I mean, that's confidence. That's, you know, just a number one thing, a number one concern for so many of us.
Can I put another no-brainer on the table for you? Because this is what I always told the men and women that I met with. Because again, I get it. You're skeptical. You've been ripped off too much. But let me explain what it means to be FDA cleared, and then we have a doctor who could even tell us about that some of you might know. FDA cleared means the FDA has said this medical technology is effective. It will do what it says. I mean, think about that. Don't take my word. Don't take HSN. Take the FDA word that this medical technology works. That's what an FDA clearance means. But it's not enough that it works. It has to be safe. The FDA has said this will safely regrow your hair. And as a matter of fact, a familiar name to many people is Dr. Dines, okay? Okay.
And we are going to cue, we actually have some footage of her and we're going to cue that up for you. But while we're getting that, talk to us about male classification baldness and how that works.
Exactly. So this is a typical pattern for male. Now notice, you can share this with son, with husband. You know, it's not only for one person in a home. So again, 1 to 2, okay. When we start to get to 3 and above, those are typical androgenic alopecia, male loss patterns. Again, we're not talking all the hair is gone there. We can stop the loss and take the remaining hair in those areas, all of those areas, frankly, and if there's a follicle there, reverse it and bring it back to life.
Wake that thing back up. That's really exciting to think about. Okay, and then talk to us, what are we seeing here? Oh, the Fitzpatrick skin chart. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so the FDA, there have been clinical trials on types of skin where this will work. We know, the FDA allows us to say, not only are there 0 known side effects, but I can tell you experientially, it's gonna work on all types of skin, okay?
Good to know.
In terms of clinical trials, only lightest to the semi-dark skins have been tested. And we have amazing results of 51% more hair growth in 95% of those people. Think about that. That's huge. That's a lot of growth to expect and excitement to happen for something that you've been looking for answers for years and years and years, and I get it.
FDA cleared, clinically proven, previously a treatment you had to see a doctor several times a week to get, and now you can do it at home. More laser coverage. This is, I mean, compared to other units out there, just highly, highly effective. So many of you are receiving amazing results, and we want you to be the next person to get this home and experience that for yourself. Now, you mentioned Dr. Dines.
Okay, Dr. Dines, I love her because a lot of people know that she's a medical doctor. She has an amazing skincare line. She's also a PhD. So remember how I said Martino, he went to the best doctor, he knows everything, he chose this. How about Dr. Dines chose this as well?
My name is Dr. Adrienne Daness. I'm a medical doctor. I also have a PhD. 2 years ago, I began to see a profound change in the quality of my hair. I have started to use Capillus, and I find it effective. It is very important for me that Capillus is FDA cleared. You put it on your head, you turn it on, one button, and you're done.
That's the thing, is it's so incredible to think about 6 minutes a day in the privacy of your own home to stop losing hair and help regrow hair. And that's something that I really want to point out that I learned from you, is that you're losing hair every single second of every day,
Clock's
right?
ticking.
Clock is ticking. That's why you're just like, okay, I need to put a cap on it. Literally, I need to stop that. I need to help reverse that as well. It's as easy as placing the cap on your head and pressing a button, and then for 6 minutes you're unloading the dishwasher or watching TV.
Exactly, completely computer regulated. You push that button, it'll turn itself off in 6 weeks. You do 6 minutes, you do that once a day